Hey everybody, it's Anna. Time for our final card in this week's tarot story. So we close this week with the Two of Pentacles reversed. So Pentacles are connected to the physical realm. They're about jobs and money, and as well as hobbies and things you can see and taste and touch, as well as your physical wellness and vitality. And the number two is about rooting in. It's about finding a place of germination. So often when this card shows up, it's saying that we're finding a rooting pattern for our energetic balance, which means, we're trying to figure out how much rest do we need, how much work do we need, how much alone time do we need, how much time with friends, that idea, so that you can feel like you're keeping an energetic balance that's sustainable for you. So when the card comes reversed, it suggests to me that we have to kind of undo our ideas of what energetic balance means. And this is often a really important thing for body or heart intuitives, because body and heart intuitives often need more rest, more downtime than linear intuitives. Linear intuitives tend to be more focused on status quo, getting things done, A, B, C, D, and they can sustain activity for a lot longer and be effective in that activity. But when you're a heart or body intuitive, there is often a different kind of pacing with your energy. And it's not logical, it's not predictable, it's not linear, so we have to feel our way through. And that means sometimes you might discover you have lots of energy for several days on end, and then you have no energy for several days. And so it's about recognizing there's a wisdom to how this works, there's a wisdom to the balance, and it's not something you can make sense of, it's something you have to feel your way through and trust as it shows up. So when this card comes to us reversed, it tells me that we need to listen to our energy. We need to pay attention to that and let that give us the cues as to what we do next. So I feel like this whole week has been about the work of the Hermit, which was our Monday card. And the Hermit is a very quiet energy. Now it's active in the sense that we kind of move away from the world in order to find it, but then there's a lot of rest, there's a lot of stillness in the Hermit. And that means that in this time we may be being called to great stillness. Now, stillness does not mean nothing is happening. It just means that we are being receptive to something coming to us. We are not giving anything. We're now in a receiving posture. And this whole week has seemed to be about staying in that receiving posture. So here at the last day of the week, you may be thinking, man, it's time to get moving. I've been sitting here for several days. I've been avoiding, the Five of Swords reverse and the Moon reverse, those distractions. I haven't gotten involved. I've been sitting here for a while. Maybe I should just start moving anyway, instead of trusting that when it's time to move, you will know it's time to move. I mentioned that the Hermit I associate with the labyrinth, walking into the labyrinth, walking out of the labyrinth. The Hermit stays in the center of the labyrinth until the work is complete, until the magic is completely surfaced. And then he walks out of the labyrinth and returns to the world with the magic intact. So trust yourself. If you're still in the process of using the Hermit, of doing the Hermit work, stay there. Just stay there. You're not wasting your time. You don't know how long it's going to take for this to come up, but you have to trust it. That's the work you've agreed to do on the planet. So learning how to be patient and loving and trust yourself is actually a key piece for any heart or body intuitive, because it's what you're doing doesn't match a process that other people are doing. You just are creating your own process and you just have to trust it. So wait until you feel like you're balanced. Wait until suddenly you get a surge of energy, a surge of clarity, and that's when you come back to the world. See you next time for our next tarot story. Bye.